franchises of all time. Today I want to talk about a question that's commonly asked in the Pokemon community, and that is, well, is Pokemon dying? And a lot of the times people don't mean like statistically dying. Of course, Pokemon sales are always skyrocketing.
It's a nice response, Jarhead. What's up guys, Filmopolis Network here, and today we're back with another video, and today's video is going to be a video that it might have been me for the first time doing, or I normally don't do these types of discussion videos, besides the ones I did previously on like life stuff. This is going to be a video game discussion, and it's kind of mainly more like a little bit of a response to my friend Jarhead's video on this he did like about a week ago, basically about Pokemon dying. And I want to say some opinions on what his opinions were on that in that video, and also a little bit of add-ons for myself. So if you're watching this, Jarhead, or like for anyone, as a disclaimer, it's not really those my thoughts videos on like a certain video where it's not like anything negative. I might have something negative about like the editing, but it's just gonna be more positive things and saying good stuff about it. So if you haven't seen the video, you should check it out, link in the description below, and also to his channel. He basically is saying about over the times for certain games how Pokemon has, you know, been a little bit dying. He also like said like the sales are obviously like really good for Nintendo, but more of like he gets into the fan base of things, basically talking about, I don't know, in certain Pokemon series, fans were like distaste about it and did not like it at all. Example is when he was talking about Pokemon Black and White. Basically, he thinks those are good games. I haven't played them, but they're pretty good games. It's the Unova region. There's some good Pokemon there and all that jazz. But anyway, he is saying how people hate the game because you can't catch any Pokemon from previous generations, and I can see how it can be one of those people like agreeing to that statement, how like you can only catch those Pokemon. But to be fair, it's kind of a good thing, since it kind of spices a little bit things up for like when Nintendo can do just like one Pokemon game. And there might have been a few like other Pokemon games that this apply to where you can only catch Pokemon in that one region. I'll put some up as an example. It cannot be, of course, the Kanto region. That was only the first region, so it does not count. So one thing I want to be talking about is I want to be talking about some games I feel like that there can be reasons why Pokemon could be dying. I'm gonna say out there, for Pokemon Sun and Moon, I love the concept of those power moves. I forgot what they're called. But basically, you know, those things where it's like certain Pokemon can get them for their types and they do like a crazy powerful move. The one thing I don't like about that game is you cannot do any Mega Evolutions. Why, Nintendo? Why would you just do something like that? Like, for someone that played like Pokemon X and Y and loved the Mega Evolution and Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire, you can't just take it out like that. Like, there's not even going to probably be any Mega Evolutions in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Unless I didn't really pay much attention to the trailers. I just want to point out there that when they first introduced Mega Evolution, that was an awesome thing. Maybe a few people did not like that, but like, everyone liked it. And the fact is that if there's any other more Pokemon games after Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, if they don't have Mega Evolution or don't do something about it, it can probably lose some really good fans, because it might have been an awesome thing they liked about it. And if they don't keep on continuing to build up for awesome like things like this, the game could just die. Jarhead even said himself, like I even mentioned earlier, about how some games he enjoyed that other like fans did not, for like reasons. And really, I want to kind of put an example for this, what's kind of like in a situation with Fortnite. It's really like, I feel like Fortnite's not dying right now, and same thing with Pokemon. The sales for those like games and all that stuff is both really good. Really, it's not really dying by like how much like popular it is, or like how good sales are. It's really dying by having that true like fan base that like makes the game spark so much. You can even tell from Jarhead's video, for some of the facts he says about people disagreeing things and like not like hating things about certain games in Pokemon, kind of makes it where it's like the fan base is kind of lowering a bit. I can kind of see how the fan base is still a little dying, because I haven't really seen much well, probably not as much like hype for the new games, but not as much like exciting things on like Twitter or YouTube about some fun Pokemon stuff. That kind of stuff is dying. Basically, the game is dying for like how much love we are showing to it and like how much excited we are for the game. And kind of without that aspect, it's more of just like the people playing the game to master it. It's like that way with Fortnite. There's not, like, of course people still enjoy playing the game, but it's like there's a lot more like tryhards. It's a game all about mastering, and there's not much like love and stuff into it, because that kind of died around season 5 when a lot more people left than usual, because it didn't really seem much of a build-up. Epic Games wasn't really doing anything to like really push it, but really for the new games that are coming, it's kind of like expanding more for Pokemon Let's Go, Pikachu and Eevee. And I feel like that's a good way to flip-flop how Pokemon's going. And the fan base is probably going to grow strong by returning fans and even new fans to the game. I kind of want to contribute to this by making like Pokemon like special videos, either if it's like, definitely not Pokemon Go. No, never. Anything I can do to like skits or like opinions on stuff like this right now, then that can help out a lot. If like any Nintendo fans out here can show some love for a Pokemon game, that would be like greatly appreciated. So guys, this is basically gonna end off the video. I really have nothing else to say about the situation of Pokemon dying, and I hope you enjoyed this video, Jarhead, and of course you guys. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoyed this video. It'll mean a lot of support if you subscribe for some awesome content like this. I want to see if I can get 500 subscribers by the end of November. It'll even be more awesome if I can get that even earlier, because I feel like there cannot be much of a point of doing YouTube if I'm not growing as much. Like, I also like do content, but at times it can just be time consuming and there can be no point to it. So I hope that entertained you guys. Let me know in the comments below about any ideas for videos, and we can have a discussion going on with that. Make sure to follow my social medias below, and I guess I'll see you guys in my next video. Goodbye.